South Georgia. Now, while the kids are out from school, what better time to check off things such as wellness checks? Here to discuss with us the pros and cons is a family nurse practitioner, Vanessa Kurtz. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yes,
I'm excited to be here.
All right. No, absolutely. Now, can you just start off by telling us what exactly are wellness checks and what makes them so important?
Well checks are an opportunity for the family and the children to get to know their provider, but also it provides us a baseline screening of blood pressure, how they're going for weight and height. It's a good opportunity for families to discuss concerns with their development and anything else they want to talk about.
Absolutely. Now, what are some symptoms that people should look out for when it comes to their kids, especially when, needing to take them to get checked out?
So if a child seems to not be growing as fast as their peers in height, or maybe they're too tall, maybe they're too short, maybe they're dropping weight. It's never normal for a child to be dropping weight. Anything like that, we encourage the families to make an appointment with us.
Got you. Now, does that also depend on age groups?
Weight and height should be growing. We look at different percentiles to make sure they're within it. So that's not necessarily age dependent. Like when children, until they finish growing, they should be in a parameter with their peers for weight and height. So that's across the board. They should be, growing. But if they're growing too fast, weight-wise, height-wise, too slow, weight or height, then we're concerned. So.
You said too fast?
Yeah, even too fast.
I was never in that category. I always was
I wasn't
under.
either, yes. So.
No, got you. Now, what are some things, now also when it comes to getting wellness checks, oftentimes parents are surprised because sometimes they think their kids are in perfect health and then they go and get checked out and it may be a different story. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yes, we do multiple different screenings during well checks depending on their age. We do vision and hearing, so sometimes those can be abnormal. We also, at around age 9, we check for cholesterol levels, and that can be surprising. Even for myself, I had a 9-year-old little boy, he's my son. We went to the doctor and he was a normal weight and his cholesterol was crazy high, and so we learned that at a well check. We also do anemia screenings. We do those for the younger ones, but we also do that again around age 10 or 11 in girls. So a lot of times you go in there thinking that children are healthy, and then we find out something can be slightly abnormal or majorly abnormal, and so we develop a plan with the family.
Right, so it's definitely important to get those checks done.
Yes, absolutely.
Now, I don't want to get this wrong. You work for the School-Based Health Center.
Yes.
Can you tell me a little bit about what that is and what all you provide?
Yes. So the school-based health is my absolute passion. We bring health care to children and families that otherwise wouldn't have it. We live in a community where a lot of times you can have single family homes, or either the mom's raising them, the dad's raising them, or the grandparents are raising them. And it's often hard to take off work because if you don't work, you don't get paid. And if you don't get paid, you can't provide for your kids, like rent, lights, food. So we have brought school-based health centers to the kid where we can do anything a normal doctor's office can do. We are staffed by advanced practice providers. Sometimes we do have some pediatricians that have come in, but right now it's all advanced practice providers, and we can do vaccines, we can do labs, we do our screenings, but we basically brought the health care to them. We can do vision services, we have an eye doctor on board, we have dental on board, and we also have behavioral health on board. So.
Wow. Wow. So you, like you said, you all can do anything an average doctor's office could do.
Yes.
Now, a point that I really want to make sure we emphasize is that you all are really helping with the transportation gap. Can you walk me through that a bit?
Yes. Most Medicaids you can actually call them 3 days before and arrange transportation, but again, you still have to take off work. So we bridge to get that gap by bringing it to parents. We invite parents to come in. We don't want to, ice them out, but we also have that option where if you can't take off work, we can tell you, we're getting your child today for a well check, and we do the well check and we call you back to tell you what the results are. And a lot of times we can spend more time with them because we're on the phone with them, so they may have more questions, and then they can call back if they have more.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Well, I mean, I think that covers everything. I mean, you guys do a lot, and you know, you're helping a lot of families, and I just want to say thank you on their behalf.
Thank you.
Yes, no, absolutely. And thank you for coming to the show. But guys, don't move a muscle, because we'll have more TNC right after the break.